What is going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today I want to talk to you on some Polestar. I want to talk about the data points, what it's truly saying, and talk on the whole Polestar 4 unveiling and revealing tomorrow. So I'm going to go over all that. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. Without further ado, let's get right to it. So currently up 2.79%. So it's a nice change of events, and based on the technicals over the last several days, it has successfully stayed in the higher percentile of the Bollinger Band. So in theory, the technicals are looking fairly primed and ready. And of course, there is a lot of optimism around this whole Polestar 4 debut, and that's going to be at the Shanghai Auto Show. And of course, I think a lot of people also want to know based on the price point of Polestar 4 and things like that. And based on this, it does look like it is estimated to be around 75,000. But of course, with a lot of new vehicles being cut for pricing and stuff like that, who knows if they're going to stay at that 75,000, but of course it's definitely something to consider. When it comes down to the latest data that's been out on a year-over-year growth standpoint, coming from EVs in general, it is 65%. So that is mind-blowing. And of course, I'm bringing that up because Polestar is one of the two pure global EV plays, like I've mentioned. So Polestar and Tesla. So definitely on a broad standpoint, Polestar is going to very much succeed, in my opinion. And like I've mentioned in the past, just what has happened based on the price point has not really corresponded or isn't really accurate based on everything. And I'm absolutely so ecstatic that I was able to really buy cheaper at $3.21. So I got very, very close to the bottom per se, but in general, who knows on exactly what might come potentially, because on Wednesday after hours, Tesla is going to be having their earnings, and that might disrupt absolutely everything. Or potentially on the flip side, it might make things a lot better. But again, let me know your thoughts on that. Like I said, in the short term, I think a lot of people are just very much excited about the whole Polestar 4. When it comes down to it, there isn't any other news other than that. There isn't any new SEC filings, as you can see right here. So in general, we're kind of just following the broader market and a little bit more optimism. I'll give you guys a quick overview of the data points. So short score is currently 68, utilization is around 94, so kind of low in that regard. Shorts currently are increasing 39,000 shares, and the fact that they're not really doing too much today goes to show that they even don't know where things might be going, because this week, as far as data points and earnings, is a little bit more of a Russian roulette. It can go absolutely any direction. Currently though, 3.62% of the free float's being shorted, so like I said, I don't see Polestar as squeeze, and actually, to be honest, I think the short interest on Polestar is actually even less than Tesla. So definitely that does speak volumes. As far as this time of season, another round of 13 Fs. So of course, as you can see right here, a lot of new positions have been created based on the green. One did get out, but generally it looks like the majority of them have been increasing their position. So of course, that could be perceived as a very positive sign. As far as this, only one big transaction on the secondary market today, that is 117,000. And based on the bid and the ask, it is a little bit more of a sell. So in that regard, it doesn't necessarily mean too much, but one institution clearly wanted to get out. Options activity, I like to bring up options activity. It doesn't necessarily move the price per se, but it's a good sentiment. And clearly a lot more optimism is being had. So $74,000 worth of call premium versus 11 in puts. So very much orienting towards the calls. So generally speaking, that is very, very optimistic. My own opinion, of course. I'm not a financial advisor. Like I mentioned, based on the technicals, things have just been hit so hard. Stochastic is currently at 82, so potentially and arguably a little bit more overbought. So it might need to consolidate a little bit, unfortunately, which does suck, because even at the 380s right now, like, it shouldn't be at this price. It should be at least $5 plus, in my own opinion. But Stochastic is a little bit more overbought. Number of retail investors are finally realizing that Polestar is at a substantial discount and have been buying, as you can see based on the momentum indicator. So like I've mentioned in the past, what has happened with Polestar on a price action standpoint just doesn't make sense. But some things to really watch for. So currently $3.87. So it has gone up fairly well. So it's really broken a lot of the fib levels. So currently between the S1 and the pivot. So something to really watch for, most likely tomorrow, is $4.18. If it can successfully get above that, then anticipate to see maybe the $5 very soon. On the vice versa, $3.24, because a lot of different things is coming out this week, like I mentioned, as far as banking. There's also Tesla. I think the Tesla aspect is going to be the biggest one that is going to influence Polestar, but I could be very much wrong. Let me know your thoughts on Polestar in the comments below, and give yourself a shout out if you have been buying, selling, holding, what you've been doing. Give yourself a shout out. On a side note, if you are looking for a lot of good compiled information such as this, that does have transcripts, SEC filings, press releases, everything that you ever need, take a look at Seeking Alpha Premium. I have a 7-day free trial in the description below and also the comments, so definitely just take advantage of that while you can. But again, I do feel that there is a lot more bullishness based on all the data points than bearishness. So of course it could still go very much either way, but like I've said in the past, Polestar is one of the pure global EV plays, and once things start to correct on a global scale a little bit and people start to not worry so much about inflation per se, then Polestar is going to go up very, very much. And plus, even in general, EVs are a long-term play, as what I have mentioned in the past. But once again, let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. One thing I just wanted to share with you, there is a good promo with 𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗛, link in the description below and also the comments. Just sign up for a free account and you get one free stock. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. So even if you just do that, it's a complete no-brainer. Plus 𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗛 does have $0 commission and also free level 2 trading. So complete no-brainer, like I said. So again, link in the description below and also the comments. But without further ado, I appreciate you guys watching. Let's all make a lot of money on Polestar.